What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and I'm bringing you guys Week 3 Team Builder for the WBE World Battle Entertainment. If you guys have no idea what this is, check the playlist in the description for draft analysis, Team Builder battles, all that fun stuff. This week, we're going up against a really good friend of mine, NumbNexus, and the Pittsburgh Pichus. I'm really looking forward to this because, low-key, I've watched a lot of Nexus's competitive stuff, and I've always wanted to battle him, and I'm really excited that I got this opportunity to be able to actually, like, you know, have fun with one of my friends. We say the WBE is, you know, for fun. It's a, you know, creative league for friends to, you know, enjoy and expand content and do all that fun stuff together. But realistically, I find myself to be a competitive person. I know Nexus is a very competitive battler as well. So I'm really looking forward to this, but it's also for fun. So I'm excited to have this experience with my friend. Let's talk about his team. You guys see it on screen. He's got the Jirachi, the Garchomp, the Mega Blastoise, Florges, Snorlax, Reuniclus, Blaziken, Jolteon, Drapion, Tauros, and Tangela. And I believe he has the Draconium ZZ Crystal. So, very scary team. Jirachi, base 100s across the board, has Serene Grace, can be run any which way, shape, or form. Garchomp, stupid scary, tops out, I believe, at 169 speed. That doesn't sound right. Does that sound right? That doesn't sound right. Yeah, that sounds about right. Because it's base 102. Yeah. So, no, is it? I'll have to figure that out. I'm pretty sure that's right. Mega Blastoise, Mega Launcher ability is a... Don't knock my microphone mid-recording. Come on now, Chase. Mega Blastoise can be very offensive, can also be very bulky. Florges, stupid thick. Snorlax and Reuniclus. Florges, Snorlax, and Reuniclus. How we let him draft those three things back to back. Stupid thick, stupid hard to break through. Blaziken, Jolteon, and Drapion, very hard-hitting mons on every side that you can imagine. Tauros, also very hard-hitting, also has Intimidate ability, and then Tangela. Tangela is the only Pokemon in the world that takes, like, a Choice-Banded Flare Blitz from a Darmanitan, so very interested to see how my team matches up against this week. I had a really hard time building for this team, honestly. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm really not looking forward to it. Like, part of me is like, oh, I can't wait to battle, and then part of me is like, this team is gonna suck. So, he's got Rockers in the form of Rachi and Garchomp. He has no Spike Setter, but he does have a T-Spiker and Drapion, Rapid Spinner and Blastoise. No Defogger, so he does need to bring the Blastoise in order to prevent Hazard Stack. Florges and Jolteon can be the Heal Bellers, and Jirachi is the Healing Wish user. So, let's talk teams really quickly. First up here, Shinigami, the Umbreon. Leftovers, the Inner Focus ability this week. I don't know if I'm going to regret that, but it's kind of there just in case Jirachi is left to Iron Head flinch me to death. And Inner Focus prevents me from being flinched, so I can get off a nice foul play into the slot. Wish, Baton Pass, Protect, max HP, 12 in defense, 252 max special defense, Calm. Umbreon really never changes too much from week to week. It's just really nice glue for the team. It takes a lot of hits very well. Wish passing is very nice this week. You guys can see our team up there. They do appreciate wish passes. Baton Pass for the momentum. Protect, obviously, in case I need to do a little wish protect action. Foul play hits a lot of things on his team really hard, aside from the Florges. So, Umbreon doesn't really need to do too much here. I don't know if I'm going to regret not bringing the Inner Focus versus the Synchronize ability, but Inner Focus is there, like I said, in case Jirachi needs Iron Head flinch. Synchronize, I mean, things that I would want to spam Toxic against. Florges, Mega Blastoise, or things that might use Toxic on me. I feel like also have offensive coverage for me. So, like, Mega Blastoise could Toxic me, but it also can just, you know, Aura Sphere me. Mega Launcher. Florges could use Toxic, but it can also just have Moonblast. Snorlax could talk to me, but it'd also be a Curse Set. So, things that have Toxic really don't make sense this week. Next up here, one of our win cons, actually. I'm bringing Rhydon this week. I'm bringing a Double Dance Rhydon with Earthquake and Mega Horn. Max attack, 252 speed, Jolly. At +2, we outspeed his entire team by 2 points because we need to get up to +2, so we outspeed Jolteon. But Earthquake and Mega Horn really do work to his team. Swords Dance also doesn't secure some sort of KOs. With Hazard Stacking, this does also add in a lot of work. Nothing too crazy to say here. Hopefully we get a chance to click Rock Polish and Swords Dance and then just kind of start sweeping in with Hazard Stack. Like I said, Earthquake starts taking out some KOs because right now a +2 Earthquake is a roll to KO some mons, but Mega Horn is there for the Reuniclus and for the Tangela, even though Reuniclus doesn't appreciate an Earthquake. Tangela does appreciate an Earthquake, but like I said, Mega Horn is there for that Tangela. Next up here, Panzera on the Skarmory, Leftover Sturdy, Toxic Whirlwind Roost, and Spikes. We're going to try to face some stuff out with Spikes. We're going to try to Toxic things like the Blastoise, the Florges, the Snorlax, the Reuniclus if he's not Magic Guard. 180 HP, 252 max defense, 76 in speed. Bringing us to 100, that's going to be putting us slightly over an uninvested Mega Blastoise and an uninvested Florges. We are at speed tying with uninvested Blaziken, but I don't see why he would do that, and we are outspeeding an uninvested Tangela as well, so we are able to get some Toxic up. We're able to roost off some damage, Spike Set, and then kind of phase out those monsters over it. Kachow is coming back, Life Orb, Scolipede, Speed Boost, Earthquake, Poison Jab, X Scissors, Swords Dance, Max Attack, Adamant, 20 in defense, 236 speed with an Adamant nature. We're outspeeding Drapion because Banded Drapion is actually pretty scary, so I can fire off an Earthquake into that slot. Swords Dance. After Swords Dance, this thing does do a lot to his team. Earthquake hits Jirachi. X-Scissor hits the Garchomp. Earthquake hits the Garchomp. Earthquake, Poison Jab, X-Scissor. Everything hits the Blastoise. Poison Jab hits the Florges. Everything hits the Snorlax. X-Scissor hits the Reuniclus. Earthquake hits the Blaziken and the Jolteon and the Drapion and the Tauros. And Poison Jab hits the Tangela. So if I can get this is another win con this week. If I can get a Swords Dance off, that is going to be very nice. Next up here, Casey Bones, the Alolan Marowak, Air Balloon, Will-O-Wisp, Stealth Rock, Shadow Bone, and Locake. Now I'm super skeptical about this set, but I do like it. We have enough speed to outspeed an uninvested Tangela by a few points just in case. We have a lot of Spadef to kind of handle things like the Tangela as well. We can also take a Moonblast or a Psychic from the Florges. This also sits in front of Snorlax, provided he doesn't have Crunch. If he's like, set up move, Frustration, Earthquake, he can't hit us because the Air Balloon, and he can't hit us because we're Ghost. So I can Will-O-Wisp things like the Garchomp. In case he is like a Scarf Chomp too, and he locks himself in an Earthquake or something, I can take a Dragon Claw from a Garchomp. I can go for a Will-O-Wisp and burn this thing. Stealth Rocks are there. It pairs in with Skarmory's Spikes. We are able to Hazard Sex. That way something like, once we phase things out, something like Scolipede or Rhydon can come in and finish up. Shadow Bone, his only answer to a Shadow Bone is Snorlax, and then we have Low Kick for the Snorlax. So, nothing too crazy to say about there. And then last but not least, we're bringing Mercury this week. Primarina, Leftovers, Torn Ability, Moonblast, Surf, Work Up, and Substitute. Max HP, 20 Special Attack, 84 Special Defense with a Calm Nature, 152 Speed. Bringing us 299, which does outpace an uninvested Mega Blastoise by 1. The only way his Blastoise can break the sub is if he is bringing Hydro Pump, or if he is bringing HP Electric, because this, if from a max special attack modest Blastoise, he cannot break our sub with this set, like I said, unless he uses one of those two moves. Moonblast and Surf do kind of work his team a little bit, work ups, boost our special attack. So if I can get behind a sub, go for a work up, I can start firing off Surfs and Moonblast and things like that. All that being said, though, that is going to be our team going up this week. I hope you guys have enjoyed the team builder. Let me know, of course, your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. And, of course, I will leave my man NumbNexus' channel in the description. Make sure you go show him some love. Seriously, one of my favorite dudes on the planet. I'm looking forward to this matchup. I hope you guys are, too. All that being said, I want to remind you guys to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang, and we'll talk to you all soon. Later.